Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friends from Connectivo with us. It is Sarah Harsha and Pranav. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, jump right in. Tell us why you started this business.
So I'll go ahead and get started. So Harsha and I actually started Connectivo our sophomore year, end of sophomore year kind of. And we both got really fortunate enough to get research and internship opportunities very early on in our high school life. And he's more in the business AI field and I'm more in the medicine field. So together we were friends from a while ago and we saw that many students weren't getting internships. So this kind of motivated us to like use our own resources to kind of help others get their own research and develop a career path which they might like.
No, that's really good because as a professor, I get messages all the time. Do you know of any internships? And literally you're all over the country. I'm like, I live in Massachusetts. I don't really know a lot of people in California that are going to help you out with that. But I clearly see the need for what you're doing. So how's it been going so far? How have you been able to find companies?
Oh yeah, so far we've actually had a good bit of success. We've gotten to a few pitch competitions. We've partnered with a few local companies in the downtown area, and we're looking to expand to more institutions. And we are currently affiliated with institutions such as like the University of Pennsylvania, and we're looking to some more. But yeah, it's going well so far. We've had over 70 applicants to our different programs, and we've been able to match over 30 of them to specific internship opportunities that have helped them find their own interests and understand what they really want to do for the rest of their career.
So let's talk about the process. You mentioned matching. How do you go about matching? Because I'm sure you have more applicants than jobs. So how do you figure
Yes.
out
Yeah.
who's the right person?
So for us, how we do it, or this is me and Sarsha and I idea, but it's initially make these posts on LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever social media platform we use. And these students from all over the world essentially will apply to us. They'll send in resume. They'll send in what kind of position they're looking for, their interest, and write like two small essays of like 100 words and kind of just explain to us who they are, what their interests are. And then so Harsh and I kind of like look through them and see which are like serious applicants and which are applicants that might have not put enough time. Maybe they have grammar mistakes and it just doesn't show commitment in their time. And whichever the good applicants, we have a group of students from Drexel University, their VGSD group, and we're partnered with them as well. So they essentially look through the application with us and we kind of handpick them. So say somebody enters for pre-med and they have research already at a university and they're looking to expand their horizons on different types of research in the science field, we might give them a better position, meaning like in a university. Whereas somebody with less experience who's just starting but seems very interested might get a position at like an internship or just might get base level positions like a self-start project just to gain their expertise. And then once we kind of decide where they're going, we kind of send them an email saying, "Hey, you got in," and then we'll coordinate with the internships and the main people to kind of get them set up and get going.
So tell me more about the companies. Have they been happy with the people you've matched them with?
Yeah. So I think a few of them have been right now we're still talking to a few companies, but one of the things that worked was it was on LinkedIn. It was like Better Minds Lab, and they're like a self-start company as well. And they've been getting students on their own, and there's a cost associated with it. So essentially when I know the person who started it. So when I asked her, she had initially cut the cost for us, and we had helped students get into an internship and initially, we're seeing that, at least for her, she does like the students because obviously, if they're not going to put effort into their essays, they have mistakes, maybe they're not as serious or they don't follow the guidelines. It's like almost a college admissions process. Like we're going through that right now, and we know that like you have to be very on top of everything. And the students that we pick, I would say so far, me and Sarsha have done a great job in picking students that actually align with their interests and kind of get their expertise. So far, it's been going really well, and everybody's been liking it. But as the workload increases, and as more students apply, we're going to need more and more people to like kind of help us navigate that process.
So crystal ball time. What's the future hold for the company? What are you hoping to accomplish?
So our inspiration for Connectivo in the first place was obviously with our fortunate situation, but we also did just through some research. We found that in westernized countries alone, 870,000 students are trying to find these internship opportunities and figure out their own interests, but a majority of them are unable to do it because just of the sheer competition, right? So our real goal for the future is to help those 870,000 students and even more to connect to these all these various types of companies in quantum technologies, in medicine and in biology and in architecture and policy in every sort of field imaginable, so these students can truly realize what they're adept in and what they're also have a large passion to do, so that when they go walk into college, they aren't sitting there confused and wasting valuable credit hours and money spending on those credits to try to figure out what they want to do, right? They can do that process in high school when they have the time and they have the intellectual curiosity to actually figure out, hey, I'm really interested in this, and hey, I might not be as interested in this. So our goal, yeah, our goal is to help millions of students to eventually
It's
find
a
their dreams.
humble goal. You only want to help 870,000 people. It's not hard, right? Chuckle, chuckle. All right. So, how do people reach out to you? How can I learn more if they're interested?
So yeah, for us, we're on LinkedIn. If you just search up Connectivo, CONNECTIVO, we're on LinkedIn. And if you just go to me and Harsha's profile, it's literally almost like on the top of our page. On our personal pages, Connectivo's linked, and then all the application, one click on the link profile, and we can see the main URL for applying. And then they can reach out to us again through our personal emails, which is on our LinkedIn.
Awesome. I appreciate you both taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.